Well, good morning, Jagendra Rana here. FMCG and pharma emerges as new strongholds for women CEOs. FMCG and pharma emerges as new strongholds for women CEOs. There was a time when some of India's leading banking and financial services firms have women at the helm, making these sectors a visible symbol of gender diversity. Today, that center of gravity has shifted. Consumer facing industries and pharmaceuticals have emerged as the new strongholds for women CEOs, reflecting where long standing leadership pipelines are now bearing fruit. A survey by global search firm Executive Access commissioned by Times of India shows the FMCG sector has the highest number of women CEOs. With a 90% share, Pharma too has built a strong management bench that is increasingly feeding into top leadership roles and follows with a 17% share. So, women are often known for strong intuitive decision making, a quality that can be a major advantage in today's uncertain and unpredictable business environment. Equally important is the fact that the consumer buying decisions are heavily influenced by them as organizations or recalls recognizes this. Forward-looking sectors are likely to see the share of women in leadership roles rise by at least 25% by 2030. So, top women CEOs in the consumer space include Priya Nair, Hindustan Unilever, Prabha Narasimhan, Colgate-Palmolive India, Geetika Mehta, Nivea India, in pharma leaders such as Shweta Rai, Bayer, Meenakshi Nivetia, Pfizer, and Annapurna Das, Tekada are among those at the helm of Indian entities. A few years ago, India's BFSI sector with leaders including Shikha Sharma, Axis Bank, Nainalal Kidwai, HSBC, Zareen Daruwala, Stanford Chartered, and Kalpana Morperia, JP Morgan, stood out as the most visible sector for women leadership. So, despite the progress, industry experts note structural and cultural barriers persist at workplaces. There are still deep-rooted stereotypes that sectors such as infrastructure, capital goods, automobiles are better suited to make leaders. Companies need to actively encourage more women to enter these fields and support them through policies, mentorship, and leadership development. The share of women in STEM also remains relatively small, which weakens the leadership pipeline. At the same time, macro issues like safety continues to be real barriers, said Amacure Pharmaceuticals Executive Director Namita Thapar. So while learning it as the broken rung challenges, Achal Khanna, CEO of Professional Association SHRM, APSE and MENA, cited a 2026 India Inc. leadership report, which estimated that nearly 30% of the companies have seen stagnation or decline in women in senior roles over the last 5 years. So if you see 25 sector allocation, current year portfolio and distribution allocation, consumer packaged goods 19%, pharma 17%, startups 15%, new energy 13%, retail 11%, technology 10%, AMC 8%, insurance 8%, and automotive OEM 5%. So meanwhile, multinationals have a higher share of women CEOs as diversity has been embedded in their leadership agenda. The survey said Indian companies have begun focusing on its only more recently, suggesting a gap that may take 5 to 10 years to narrow. Thank you. Thank you very much.